Love 15.
And we'll keep an eye on the movement of Williams. That's the only question mark over her, really. The extent of the injuries that she's got bandaged up.
She was heavily bandaged against Sam Stosur. In fact, in every match so far in the tournament, she moved very well against Sam.
Yeah, she had a knee injury, legacy of the Sydney event, and she really did limp through the final there against Elena Dementjeva. Arrived here, people were wondering how the knee would be, but she certainly has moved well despite having had exactly this get up on each match. And she won't talk about it. Says, I'm fine. A few niggles. The only thing she will say is that she's been inspired by Brett Favre, the NFL player who's older and wounded, but still plays, puts his body on the line. I think she sees herself as a bit of a wounded warrior. You hear a bit of a buzz around the stadium, and some of the people here may not have seen Victoria Azarenka play before, or should I say heard her play before.
Please show respect to the players and remain silent during point. Thank you.
Well, maybe the crowd's, well, they're actually oohing and ahhing at the shriek. It's a long groan that she lets out. As loud, if not louder, than Sharapova.
It's also more prolonged, isn't it? The grunt almost gets back to a point where Serena is hitting the ball.
She's changed coach in the last few months. Victoria Azarenka. Sam Sumik is now the man in charge. Previously, Zvonareva coach.
Would have been interesting in the last round.
Yes, they've swapped coaches, actually, because Victoria's has gone across to Vera Zvonareva's camp. No secrets there, then, when they met.
Use.
Serena saves another break point. 13th of the tournament. Yet to concede a service game.
Advantage, Azarenka.
A bit of a nervous start here from Serena Williams.
game, Azarenka.
Well, we didn't predict that. One service game for Serena, one broken serve.
Love 15.
Well, Williams will be stung by dropping that opening service game. And already here, a good response.
All.
Azarenka, only 20 years of age, and there's a whole brigade of very talented young players around the 19-20 age group, including world number 4, 19-year-old Caroline Wozniacki. Then you've got Agnieszka Radwanska, Jelena Wickmeyer.
Fifteen, 13.
Quite a flat start tennis-wise here. Both players haven't yet settled in.
Did you catch any of the Nadal-Murray match last night? That's how to start a tennis match. First 3 or 4 games were just extraordinary, just continued.
That's a sort of shot making we'll see a lot from Azarenka in this. And no obvious weaknesses in her game. I think she's got a problem with a necklace caught on her dress at the back there, on her top rather.
Use.
Something's uncomfortable there. Still fiddling around with it.
Advantage, Azarenka.
Well, Serena got the shot she wanted there. Just crowding herself up, ball in too close to the body.
Use. Relentless, second service.
Oh, having some problems with the rhythm on her serve in her first service game, falling back off the last one.
Advantage, Azarenka. Deuce.
Well, put herself in a winning position in that point. And couldn't finish off when she got the chance here. Good stretch on the volley. Just getting under that too much.
Advantage, Azarenka.
I know we're only early days, but you get the feeling this might be a pretty important hole.
I agree with you.
Deuce.
Williams bouncing Azarenka all around the court. Like a pinball machine, side to side. Just biding her time to finish off. The big swinging forehand volley, drive volley.
Well, the grunting's at a high level, and so is the tennis in that point.
Advantage, Williams.
This is a terrific point here from Serena. Comes in off the shorter ball. And that ball too high there from Azarenka. Serena will pounce on anything like that.
Third break point for Serena. She's not happy with the way she played it. Game already been going for just on 8.5 minutes.
And she wants this badly, the break back.
Advantage, Williams.
Third double fault in this game from Azarenka. Putting herself under pressure here again.
There's fun tennis now to watch.
There's some desperate tennis.
Deuce.
Azarenka got herself into trouble here. This next one, a good improvisation. And Williams doing the splits, losing her balance on this last one and her footing. See her head straight though. Still good technique in the upper body, even though she missed it.
Just done the maths on the length of this game, and assuming it all goes the same length of play, will be out of here next Thursday. Great ball down the line by Azarenka.
Advantage Azarenka.
This is one of the strengths of her play, just moving her opponent around so well with very strong, penetrating ground strokes, and she really does hit up the lines well. Overdoes that one.
Well, Serena actually was flat-footed, hadn't moved. Thought that the point was Azarenka's in the game too.
Well, it probably should have been. Just had to put that into the open court.
Advantage Azarenka.
See the time clock behind Azarenka. 18 minutes this match has been in duration. Scoreline, 1-0.
Use.
Juice number 8.
As you were saying, the longer the game goes on, the more significant it becomes. Particularly with Azarenka having broken in the opening game.
Well, wonderful touch from Serena. Mixes it up.
Advantage Williams.
Well, this is well done because it's out in front. She could have gone for a big shot. And the element of surprise, as well as a beautifully executed drop shot, doing the job for Serena.
Well, I think paint saved Azarenka.
Well, it must have hit the line very deep. Great movement from Williams just to get to that, but Azarenka anticipating it, coming back cross-court. Terrific shot.
Advantage Azarenka.
There's some big hitting from the youngster. Pace and depth.
Cain, Azarenka.
Well, after 20 minutes and a 14-minute game,
Azarenka leads 2 games to love.
we've played 2 games. Azarenka has broken and held and gets off to a tough, battling 2-game lead.
Well, that score's on the board now. Effort rewarded, but it wasn't easy. Had some problems on serve with 3 double faults, but got there.
Love.
You get the feeling Azarenka believes she can win them. And looking back at her 3 finals last year, Bartoli, Wozniacki and Serena, the victims in finals. They're big scalps.
15 all.
Well, Serena just caught mid-court. No, she's ready to make a move, Azarenka, on the Grand Slam stage. She would think this is the time. And Serena knowing she is in for a very tough match here, and I think the nerves still playing a role out there. Even though she's got all the experience, all of those Grand Slam titles tucked under her belt, she still gets the nerves. And certainly not starting sharply as she finished in her last match against Sam Stosur. Played a doubles match yesterday, which was a real struggle. She and Venus won 6-4 in the third set against Yanzi and Bethany Maddox-Sands.
You get the feeling she feels as though she belongs out there at the moment.
15-14.
Oh, she definitely belongs. I mean, she's number 7 in the world. Been to a couple of Grand Slam quarters before, and she's ready to go through to the semi. She's got the game. And she has the mentality as well. Very confident.
But
Azarenka has to take advantage of this slower start from Williams.
Williams saves a couple of break points.
And shrugs the shoulders after the ace as if to say, well, where's that been? Where was that in the first game?
Put an asterisk next to this game if Williams holds, because love 3 or 1-2, two very different scorelines.
advantage Williams.
Plenty of chat at both ends to themselves. Williams at one and Azarenka the other. Both very demonstrative with their hands, chatting to themselves, both seemingly frustrated early on.
Yeah, demonstrative, full stop, both of them. Show the emotions out there. That's just brilliant hitting from Azarenka. Ball's quite deep and she sends it back even quicker. Adds some pace. Quick with that racket head through the ball. Big sweeping strokes.
Advantage Williams.
Well, ace number 2, they both come in this game when she's needed them.
The big difference between the two serves. Serena will get more free points off her first serve particularly.
Deuce.
There's so much pace on the return. Catching Williams there. Wonder how long this game's going to go for.
get the feeling we might be here for a while this afternoon watching these two girls slug it out for a place in the semi-final.
Advantage, Williams.
Yeah, wants to get that ball in a little closer. That's by moving her body forward onto it. It's hard when it's coming so quickly, though.
Game, Williams.
Well, you probably think a very important hold for Williams.
2 games to 1. Love 15.
Great return here, cutting off the angle. The serve, Azarenka trying to slice it out wide.
Love 13.
Here comes Serena. It's not an easy shot to hit from 2 meters behind the baseline.
Just watching Serena there after the previous point, she went into the shadows and was clenching her hand and releasing it again, and then after that backhand went long, she did the same again, so we'll keep an eye on that.
All.
There's a backhand, regardless of how the left hand is.
30-14.
Smokes that ball across court and brings up an opportunity to level things up. Well, Azarenka's saved 4 break points now. Serena continues to chat. Oracene just places the glasses back on her head.
She raised the eyebrows.
Smiles and, yeah. She's had a tough 3 or 4 hours in this Rod Laver Arena.
Well, she's already seen Venus go down in a roller coaster of a match. Now has to sit through this.
Let first service. Advantage, Azarenka.
Well, big serve down the middle. 173 kilometres an hour for Azarenka, her quickest of the match to date.
Azarenka trying to out-roll, out-angle Williams. She gets up to it beautifully, muscles it down the line. Oh, that was close.
Azarenka.
Yeah, and both having a chat to themselves. Just trying to get it deep into that forehand corner. Just missing.
Use.
The 9 or 10 juices in the last Azarenka service game. 3 here. 14 minutes Azarenka's last service game and hold. Williams making her earn her service games today. The fighter that is Williams.
Advantage Williams.
Well, once again, Azarenka trying to really get Serena out of court with an angle here. This one a slice, but Serena so quickly up to it. Great preparation as she ran. Here it is, getting that racket back, eyes on the ball.
Cain, Williams.
Well, it was a 5th break point.
2 games all.
And finally, she breaks back. We're back on level footing in this quarter-final encounter. Both girls have been broken, both girls have held, and both girls are talking to themselves regularly. Neither seemingly too happy with the way things are going.
Oh, they're just very intense competitors, both of them. Even if they're hitting more winners, they will still be talking to themselves, particularly Victoria Azarenka. Can get very feisty out there, temperamental.
Love 15. Love 13.
Well, it's just a sensational return from Azarenka. And take advantage of any slightly weaker serve.
Love 14.
Ferocious hitting again from Azarenka. Williams trying to get some of the serves into the body. Azarenka quick to get out of the way.
Cain, Azarenka. Love.
Really different body language from Serena today versus Sam Stosur, where she was untouchable and making so few unforced errors. Her serve was unreturnable and she was positive, particularly body language wise from the get-go. Today, not so.
30 love.
Walking slowly, head down, chatting to herself.
Oh, she's frustrated with the way she's been playing so far. Just the footwork hasn't been there. Off balance on a lot of her shots. She doesn't like it.
Third 15.
She's part owner of a football team in the States, the Miami Dolphins. Both she and Venus bought 5% shares last year. Finds that pretty exciting when she's not on court.
You're going pretty well when you can buy 5% of a NFL side.
40-15.
Well, they are going well, both
Yeah,
Williams
you're
sisters.
going really well, aren't you? The two highest earners of all time in tennis.
And household names around the world.
You wonder whether there's any more famous female athlete on the planet right now than Serena Williams.
Cain, Azarenka.
Azarenka holds, she consolidates the break, she leads 4-2.
Azarenka leads 4 games to 2.
That was easier, that was important.
Yeah, it was. Better game from her, but really the errors from Serena as well. Just a little flat-footed, not able to get forward onto the shots to attack them as she is wont. Oh,
That
ball
wasn't
kid
fun.
nearly got their head taken off.
He was almost sent into the next suburb. Bang. Finds the line. Little fist pump. Very happy.
Love 15.
Oh, what a shot this is from Azarenka.
Love 13.
Well, Williams looking for some answers out here. Belting the strings of her racket. That's better, she says.
Well, that's the best grunt of the afternoon.
15-13.
Well, she likes to accentuate things with a grunt. Bit of a miss-hit on the return there from Azarenka, giving Williams this tasty morsel to put away.
Fifteen, 14. Cain, Azarenka.
Well, Azarenka's doing it on the bit now. Double break, 5-2, will come back serving for the first set.
5 games to 2.
And here's the kicker. When she loses the first set, she goes on to win only 45% of her matches. So for Azarenka to close this first set out now is a huge hurdle for Williams to jump over, obviously, but statistically also.
Oh, yes.
That's good. That's fantastic.
15-all.
Oh, good stretch there from Azarenka, and Williams thinking she'd done enough with that, but Azarenka was already on her way back over there. And gets a good hold of that forehand.
Fifteen, 13.
"16 years of age, Azarenka went to the United States to live in Arizona.
Fifteen, 14.
And there goes the racket.
Interesting when you're up 5-2 to show those signs to the opposition who's wounded.
You know, this is probably the main flaw in Azarenka's game, her temperament. Seen her melt down quite a few times. When she lost at the US Open, she was yelling to people courtside. At the year-end championships, she had a meltdown against Wozniacki.
13, 14.
No challenge. One break point still to Serena Williams. No challenge needed. Was long, well long. Well, that's gorgeous from Williams. Extraordinary angle.
Azarenka leads 5 games to 3.
Well, the left eyebrow, just a little raised from Serena saying, well, I don't know how I produced it in one, I'm producing more of it, but she's still down a break, and she's still, though, right in this set.
Lovely.
And for once, it's the Williams serve that's being dominated with the returns of Azarenka so far in this match anyway. Serena's going to have to do more with it.
Love 13.
Her percentages on serve against Sam Stosur were record highs. Right now, on her first serve, she's only winning 44% when they go in, 7 of 16. And on the second serve, just 4 of 15 at 27%. You're going to find it hard to win quarterfinals serving like that. Well, that forehand to save 3 break points against her. 15-30 Williams.
15-13.
Finding some nice rhythm in this point, Serena.
That was a pretty big point in the context of it all.
She's well inside the line. That's what she does well, though. Shortens the length of it, swings it out wide.
2 set points now to Victoria Azarenka.
15-14.
And for a serve that hadn't been broken coming into this match, it's extraordinary to think that it could be broken again here for the 3rd time in a set. Oh, get out of jail with that.
30-14.
Azarenka on the attack here. That's a good shot. Williams gets across well. No concerns about that movement.
Why are you number one in the world?
On the right, center service line.
Because when you're down 2 set points, you produce a forehand and a serve like that. Challenge from Azarenka.
This one's good. I think just hoping there, Azarenka.
Azarenka has 2 challenges remaining. Advantage, Azarenka.
Set point number 3 now to Victoria Azarenka, and potentially the 3rd service break of Serena Williams. She played unbelievable tennis when the points were against her. That ball just wide. It was hittable. I think she knows it was
so.
hittable.
Got away from her.
Oh, bang, crash, wallop.
Advantage, Williams.
Williams scurrying up to this one and takes a big swing at that next one. Not a textbook volley, saw it out in front and hit it with venom.
Game Williams.
The defending champ saves set points. She hangs in. She's still down a break in the first.
5 games to 4. $15
Cheap point.
Oh, very composed from Azarenka too, just making sure of the first serve. Nice solid follow-up.
Lovely finish from Azarenka. 2 points from the set now on serve.
30
Right there, that shot. Williams just a long way away from the ball again. And allowing Azarenka to make the pace there, take charge of the point.
$40 love.
Well, suddenly 3 set points. Well, the 20-year-old has the champ on the ropes. She wins the first set 6-4.
15 love.
She's hitting them from both sides now, finding the lines.
15 all.
That's just too good. Really producing a terrific angle with this next forehand. Finding the line.
Well, the slogfest goes the way of the junior, Azarenka.
15-13.
Well, she's got all the answers from the back of the court at the moment. Winning these longer rallies. Williams forced to defend.
Well, she's unstoppable right now. Break points again to Victoria Azarenka.
15-14.
And she's playing with so much confidence now, Azarenka. It's getting very dangerous for Williams. Can't afford to be broken here. But it's looking on the cards.
Relentless. First service.
Well, she breaks again, the fourth time in this match.
And that sort of shot comes from confidence as well. She's brimming with it. Can't wait to play the next point.
For service. Love.
And for Serena, things are just not flowing today. Always expect a superhuman effort from her. I think she'll need one to get out of this.
If there's one female tennis player you wouldn't put it past, it's Serena Williams. Boom. Azarenka holds to love. She's 1 set to love and 2 love.
Azarenka leads 2 games to love.
Well, one of the big problems for Williams is that Azarenka is just devouring her pace. She's using it and sending it back with some more. That last winner at 134 clicks. Well, Azarenka continuing the bombardment.
It's a good word. That's what it is right now. She's just pounding Williams on the back foot, playing all the shots from well behind the baseline. Well, this is world class now from Azarenka. She's hit a purple patch not only of a match but of her career. She is terrific form.
Well, she's really getting Williams on the move, exploiting any little injury problems that the champ is carrying.
Let's first service. Fifteen, 13.
Doesn't like missing one.
It's rare for her right now. Well, everything going Victoria Azarenka's way this afternoon.
15, 14.
Would you believe? Another couple of break points. Happens a bit, doesn't it? Break point against Williams ace.
It's a habit. And steadying the ship there, but still another break point here. Can she make her way back?
Use.
Bit by bit.
Deja vu. Couple of big serves when break points down.
But more the look on Serena's face. The look's changed.
Great hands from Azarenka. Ball hit right at her body quick enough to block.
Advantage, Azarenka.
And once again, Azarenka really trying to move Serena around. She's in the right spot at the right time, smiling as she hit it.
Game, Azarenka.
12 break points. She's converted them 5 times. She breaks Williams again. She leads 3-love, does Azarenka, second set.
15 love.
She's going to be hard to stop. And just with the way Serena has moved in this match, it's very hard to see that she's going to be able to pick it up.
It's a shot of sort of a tired, frustrated, disenfranchised player.
Yeah, a bit of a desperate attempt there from Williams. Points going by all too quickly against her.
Game Azarenka. Azarenka leads 4 games to love.
Victoria Azarenka has won 17 points in this set. Serena Williams, just 4. Now, an hour and 14 minutes ago, we talked about the fact that Victoria Azarenka has won a set 6-love in all of her matches so far.
And I said she wouldn't today.
And she is 4-love and dominating the #1 in the world. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen. But the fact we're even talking about it as a possibility is staggering.
Yeah, well, part of the reason we're talking about it
15 love.
is because Williams certainly looks like she is wounded out here. Just not moving. The feet aren't going, favouring the right leg. Doing well, though, to get out to the forehand there. And not taking anything away from Azarenka because she is really crushing her opponent. She's hurt. She is really hurt. Williams really pulling up after that shot. Could in fact be the left knee or calf.
Well, we saw the defending champ last night retire.
With a knee problem,
With
Rafa
a knee
Nadal.
problem. Yep, in the third, trailing 3-love. Love 3 against Andy Murray, who was in scintillating form also.
Serena just testing the leg out. Very hard for the serve to be as effective when you can't put the weight on the left leg. Jumping into the court.
All.
This is where Azarenka has to be a little bit careful just to focus on her task. She has been relentless, really moving Williams around, hitting with a lot of pace. Now Azarenka would be aware that Williams is hurting. Just has to keep playing the way that she has been. Oh, this must be frustrating for Serena.
Advantage Williams.
Well, it was a good return from Azarenka. But then going for the drop shot, high risk shot, Questionable judgment there.
Use.
Williams is the sort of player that will keep going, even with a leg hanging off. And keep fighting.
Advantage Williams.
A bit better preparation on that forehand.
Cain, Williams.
This sounds ridiculous, but Williams is not out of this match.
Of course she's not. And that's what the difficult thing for Azarenka is. I mean, here, spark back in the game, moving again. No wincing. Oh, it's taken the line.
Love 13.
All things being equal, Azarenka holds 2 of her next 3 service games, she wins the match. That's all she needs to do. That's the equation.
Yeah, but look at the quality of the shots that Serena is producing now.
Plus you have a wounded opponent. All of those things stacked in Azarenka's favour, but you still get the feeling
Left for service.
there is life. There is hope, and Williams.
Oh, absolutely. Never write Serena Williams off.
Love 14.
She's down 2 breaks. She has 3 points to make that just 1 break.
Didn't have to move her feet on that one. Just that powerful shoulder rotation.
Oh. 15-14.
Well, against the odds, Williams breaks back. She trails 2-4, but she'll be serving with new balls, down a break and down a set.
4 games to 2.
Well, that was just a terrific game. Some of the best tennis we've seen from Serena in this match. And this must be really getting inside Azarenka's head. Just losing the last 2 games after ripping through the first 4 of this set.
Love.
Quickest serve of the day, that last one.
30 love. Thirteen.
You get the feeling if Williams can hold here, it's going to be a very nervous service game for Victoria Azarenka to follow this.
Azarenka not able to get Williams on the move.
Cain, Williams.
Williams holds. She's still down a break. And she's hitting balls like that. She's finding the lines again.
Love team.
Well, just doesn't seem to be in pain as she was a few games ago. Getting the feet working a little more.
That was a big point. That sends a message to Victoria Azarenka. She's now down love 30. And 2 points away being level again in this set.
Azarenka can't believe it. It's like someone's died and come back to life out here. What precision shot making from Williams. Azarenka belting a ball into the back of the court after that point.
Urging herself on. She must hold here.
15-13.
Well, she would have felt that she had the match won just about with the way things were going not too long ago. And now she really has to fight. Big change in mentality.
Great point. 11 minutes ago, Azarenka was a set and 4 love and 2 breaks ahead.
15-14.
She's 1 point away from being 4-all.
And Serena was limping. She was favouring the leg. Really looked like she couldn't move too well out there.
How much of that do you think was wily cunning?
Oh, no, I don't think so. She's an actress off the court, but not really on it.
Why is she moving well now again? She's found the line, saves one of the break points.
13-14.
I also think Azarenka stopped going for as much. She gave Williams a few swipes at the ball. But Serena back on the run. Can't run that one down, though. Beautifully placed.
Would you believe it? 2 breakbacks from Serena Williams. She's moving better. She's 4-all in the second. She still trails by a set, but she is not out of this Australian Open yet. And the defence of the 2009 crown is still alive.
Look at Azarenka.
You'd love $1 for... Well, you just love an insight into what Azarenka is thinking right now.
I think it'll all be a bit confused up there in her brain right now.
I don't think things would be as clear as they were 12 minutes ago.
Not at all. Saying, how is this happening?
"13 minutes ago, she was finding those lines. Now they're drifting wide."
The ball was called out.
Well, challenging here, but
Hopeful challenge, I think.
don't like her chances. Let's see. And it is wide.
15 love.
54 mils to the good of Serena Williams. 15 love, 4-all. Still down a set, but has come a long way back from love 4.
all. Azarenka has 2 challenges remaining.
Remember saying that in this set, Victoria Azarenka had won 17 points to Venus's 4?
Serena's, yeah.
Yeah, Serena, she's not actually playing Venus, is she? It's now 26 to 23, Azarenka to Serena. Make it 26 to 24.
30-15.
So
Fastest serve from Serena, 194.
Serena's won 20 of the last 29 points.
Thank you, numbers man.
Rain Man, if you don't mind.
And Serena gets the better of the rally again. This will be a huge psychological blow for Azarenka.
Game Williams.
The equation for Azarenka was hold 2 of 3 service games and you win the match. Now it's hold your serve to stay in this set.
5 games to 4.
Well, trying to construct the points, but just not hitting with the same pace as she was earlier. Body heading in the wrong direction. An important first point going Williams' way.
That's American for how did I miss that?
Wow. Let that one get too low. Looking where she wanted to put it.
I don't think it's just American. I think it's a universal scream of disappointment, isn't it?
So 15. 40-15.
Exactly what Azarenka needs. A couple of cheap points, a miss. Suddenly a couple of points to level things up again. Great serve, even better backhand. We're level again, 5-all.
Five games all.
Well, great effort there from Azarenka. Came up with a couple of very strong shots. This last backhand deep. Gritted teeth from the youngster in that game.
Love 15. Let's first service. Azarenka is challenging the call on the right service line. The ball was called good.
Oh, Serena going for a big one down the middle, flattening it out. And just taking a bit of the line. 14 millimetres of it, in fact. Oh, great serving from the top seed.
One challenge remaining. Jannik Williams.
3 big serves. And Serena has won 6 of the last 7 games.
15 love.
Well, her serving stats have been good in this set. 92% of first serves in and winning 65% of them.
Love.
Good pressing play from Azarenka.
This is a sort of service game she needs before the tiebreaker if she's going to get there. A bit of confidence.
Yes, to play a good, solid game like this. Get a couple of errors from Serena. Oh, just smothered that last forehand. Will be frustrated with herself for not making Williams play a volley here. All the emotions on show with Azarenka.
Cain, Azarenka.
Well, from 4-love up to 5-4 down to 6-all.
6 games all, tiebreak.
And we've got a shootout.
Both players now receive one additional challenge.
And this will be fascinating to see how Azarenka holds her nerve, what her composure is like here, whether she is ready to step up and advance to a Grand Slam semi-final. Big opportunity here for her.
She held on the backhand.
1-0.
And she
Williams.
found the line.
Well, Azarenka is going to have to come in on something better than that. Williams barely had to move to get across to it. Easy pickings for her. Azarenka's done that so well, kept Williams on her heels, forced her back.
Tight from Williams.
2-1, Azarenka.
Oh, just a very strange shot from Serena, that last one. Trying to finish the point quickly.
All still on serve, 2-1, Azarenka. Unbelievable tennis.
Shot rally this, a real test. And Azarenka up to it.
3-1, Azarenka.
Meets the challenge, finishing off with the overhead. What a boost that was, winning such a testing point.
The first mini break to Azarenka.
High intensity in that last point. And how about the volume as well? Grunts and shrieks.
3-2, Azarenka. Let first service.
Williams finds a forehand, and we're back on serve, 3-all.
3-all.
Well, that last return brought her hitting partner, Sasha Bijan, to his feet. Very impressive the way she moves on to this forehand return and rips it back at 137 kilometres an hour, leaving Azarenka stranded.
You want to pick a winner here in this tiebreaker?
I was just thinking how unpredictable it is.
Wonderful, wonderful overhead from Serena Williams.
Well, great movement from both players. Azarenka defending here and Williams getting back very well to the overhead.
Azarenka breaks back. We're back on serve again, 4-all.
Well, the lunge volley from Serena and Azarenka very quickly up to it. Great move around the court, took the opportunity. Even again here.
Azarenka is challenging the call on the right far sideline.
She challenged but walks. I don't think she's too confident. She's asked for balls already to serve with. So on this, 3 points from being a set-all, or 3 points from being out of the open. Well, now just 2 points for Serena Williams.
Azarenka has one challenge remaining.
Still on serve.
That's incredible tennis from Williams. Aggressive.
6-4, Williams.
And hitting with more sting in her shots than she has throughout the match. What a comeback.
Well, only Serena Williams can find a way to win a set where she was love for 2 breaks down. Well, this is a very different to Serena Williams.
Fifteen. 30-15.
Second quarter final. Second three-setter. Roger Federer to follow this against Nikolai Davydenko. 4:30 local time here. Sort of get the feeling things might run a little late today.
40-15.
Novak Djokovic and Joe Wilfried Songa to follow that match. They're supposed to be kicking off at 7:30. That's 3 hours away, with this set to be played plus Roger and Davydenko.
Game Azarenka.
Important hold for Victoria Azarenka. She holds the first game of the third set.
Love 15.
Azarenka testing Williams out there, dropping a ball short. No pace, just a change up.
Love 13.
Well, Azarenka really working Williams over here, giving her the run around. Williams putting the racket up, trying to distract her opponent there as she went across. Azarenka single-minded. Talking about how long the schedule's gone today and will go. Would have been very tough for both of these women preparing for this match when Venus Williams against Li Na was such a roller coaster ride. Venus looked like sealing it in straight sets, couldn't, then lost it in 3.
Equally, Roger Federer and Nikolai Davydenko, this match.
Exactly.
They would have been thinking, I'm on in about 5 or 6 minutes here.
But Serena Williams wouldn't have. She would have had to have kept an eye on what was going on, and emotionally that would have been very difficult for her, seeing what was going on with her sister, as well as the time problem.
40-13.
We talk about being able to produce an ace on a big point. And at 30 all, early on in the third, Serena produces one right there. That's ace number 12 for the match. For Azarenka, 0.
Game Williams.
Williams holds from love 30. It is one set all, one game all. And we've been playing for 2 hours and 8 minutes. And I think we're a long way from finding out who wins this quarterfinal match between the number 1 in the world and the number 7. Azarenka coming off her best year, beating Serena in a final in Miami.
It was one of 3 titles she won last year, breaking into the top 10. Fabulous year for her, and she wants more this year.
Love 15.
Awesome.
Love 30.
Just the depth on the return from Williams, quite extraordinary. And forcing Azarenka back onto her heels.
Love 40.
Well, Azarenka at a loss out here as to what to do, and she's starting to get frustrated. Overhitting on that one there.
Well, Serena Williams is on a roll now.
That's sounding more like a wail than a shriek.
15 love.
It's certainly not as an-
WA, by the way.
Yes.
Not H. Slower pace balls there from Azarenka. And Williams taking advantage of them.
30 love.
She's on a roll.
Number 13, and suddenly she is in control. She's in the driving seat, and she's controlling this match now. What a remarkable hour of tennis. They've been playing now for 2 hours and 13 minutes, and at 1 hour and 14 minutes, Serena was a set down in love 4. An hour later, it's going to be a set all. And we'll see what happens here, but I think 3-1 with a break.
No call forthcoming.
Williams challenging the call on the right baseline. The ball was called good.
Well, Serena was right on top of it, wasn't she?
She thought it missed, but
Well, she's asking for balls, meaning she thinks there's a good chance it is in, but she's hopeful.
well out.
Well out. So at 1 hour
John Williams.
and 14 minutes, Serena was gone at 2 hours and 14 minutes into this game.
Williams leads 3 games to 1.
The umpire says it all. 3 games to 1. Secured the break. And Victoria Azarenka must be seriously wondering what has just happened out here on Rod Laver Arena.
Love 15.
While Serena climbing all over the returns, really getting them on the rise.
Hasn't been a good 15 minutes for Victoria. She walked into a glass door at the changeover of sets. Just been broken, then completely air swinged a soccer ball.
Will she challenge? No.
15 all.
That didn't exist in the first hour of this match
No,
for Serena Williams.
Not at all. And now Williams really crisply dealing with these serves. Just got the body moving out of the way nicely earlier in the match. Had the ball too close into her body, was jamming herself up, not having the footwork going.
$15-40.
Well, don't know quite what's going on here with Azarenka. twist on the right ankle.
Cain Williams.
Bang. Double break. The number one in the world, smoking
Williams
along.
leads 4 games to 1.
I've just had word that there was a warning from the chair umpire to Victoria about communicating with the people up in her box, her coach and support staff. She wasn't happy about it.
Love.
But it is the umpire's job to keep an eye on that sort of thing and warn the players if there are any transgressions. Coaches are not meant to be coaching from the side or giving any information, tips to their players.
What are the progressive warnings or?
You get a warning and then a point penalty. It can be a game penalty. Oh, she can feel this slipping away quickly.
Body language a bit different from an hour ago.
Oh, what's happened? Azarenka choking.
When you say choking, I assume you mean
On a fly or
she's
something,
been
I don't know.
choking since 4-love up in the second, hasn't she?
Cain Williams.
Williams holds. She leads 5-1. And she's not too far away to going through to the semi-final.
5 games to 1.
And from there, she will take on Lina and try and head through to the final again. But right now, Victoria Azarenka, the body language is that of a beaten player.
Well, this is quite dramatic. I mean, she dropped a racket and started
a lot of drama.
Choking. The game before, she dropped a racket as well.
Love.
Well, that's a great play from Azarenka, regrouping.
30 love.
Is it too late? This is the sort of tennis that got her into the winning position she enjoyed, set and for love. She got there by being aggressive, hitting big, deep ground strokes, moving forward. And she got a bit of help from Serena as well. Was playing nothing like this earlier in the match.
Love.
I don't think Serena's too fast right now on this service game. She knows she's got to go out and hold serve. Then, of course, you can just break serve here.
40-15. Cain, Azarenka.
Azarenka holds, but when we come
Williams
back,
leads,
Serena
5
Williams
games to 2.
will be serving.
15 love.
Ace number 17.
Where was this sort of serve in the first set? Serena just started nervously, wasn't able to get things going, but now it is flowing. Azarenka just picking that, and Williams would have liked to have done more with that approach. Laura seemed concerned about her daughter going down there. Got enough worries on the injury front. All those niggles she's got strapped. Brilliant. Sharp movement here from the defending champion, really coming on to the forehand, getting herself set, the forward momentum. Oh, hitting winners at will, Serena Williams.
$57 total winners to 22 in favour of Serena Williams.
18-3 in this set alone.
2 match points. She was down and out in Beverly Hills an hour ago. Right now, she's a point from the semi-final of the Australian Open. Well, the very best magicians in the world would struggle to get out of that situation. And Serena Williams was a master at work from love 4 down in the second set.
And the top seed and world number 1.